Welcome to WNN, home of the Woke News Network, where we strongly believe that the truth has no place in modern journalism. I'm Joe Como, your host, joined by co-host Don Lime.
Thank you, Joe. Hey, man, good to see you again. Welcome back.
Thank you. I was down and out with COVID, but I'm back. Now that the United States has heroically defeated the Taliban in Afghanistan under the brilliant leadership of both Supreme Chancellor Joseph Biden and Warrior General Mark Milley, the United States has a much more dependable, reliable ally in the Middle East than Israel with the Taliban.
I know some of you are asking, how could a sworn enemy just last month become our greatest ally in less than a month? Duh, well, look no further than World War II. After the United States decisively defeated both Germany and Japan in World War II, they soon became two of our strongest allies.
Besides, for years, the Taliban has been fighting the true terrorists of the world, Christians, missionaries, and conservatives.
In an unrelated move, the USA has agreed to turn over a U.S. Navy aircraft carrier, 5 destroyers, 2 battleships, and 2 nuclear-powered submarines, plus 20 F-16 fighter jets to the Taliban, in our common goal of fighting right-wing extremism and insurrectionists.
Speaking of General Milley, on September the 28th, he will appear before the Senate Armed Service Committee to explain his cause to his Chinese counterpart as perfectly within the duties and responsibilities of his job as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff.
We here at WNN fiercely defend his actions and believe he will go down in history the same as our 2 greatest heroes, Benedict Arnold and Judas Iscariot.
Some would have you believe that there is a crisis at the southern border, but we here at WNN want to dispel those myths once and for all. Everyone can clearly see through these foes, there is no crisis at the southern border.
When asked about the crisis at the southern border, White House Press Secretary Pravda Jen Psaki told a reporter those reports are inaccurate and have been perpetrated by Russian disinformation and the Trump 2024 campaign.
The company that provided the dress for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez at the Met Gala, designer Aurora James's company, was discovered to have 3 open tax warrants for failing to pay taxes in New York City totaling over $15,000.
The designer, who is a black migrant woman, should not have to follow the same rules as do other companies when it comes to paying taxes, much in the same way as we Democrats do not have to follow the rules we impose on others like mask mandates. Any opposing views are simply racist and will not be tolerated by the staff of WNN.
Finally, in sporting news, Colin Kaepernick played his first NFL game in almost 5 years last Sunday in a nail-biting loss to the New Orleans Saints, 126-0. Kaepernick was 1 for 6 in passing for -8 yards. He also rushed the ball 7 times for -18 yards. He was intercepted just 18 times, all which were returned for touchdowns by the opposing Saints.
When asked about his performance in last Sunday's loss, Kaepernick responded, "I didn't even know that 126 was divisible by 7. Heck, I didn't even know that. Did you, Joe?"
No, I had no clue. And always remember, be careful not to peddle fake news.
Leave that to us professionals at the Woke News Network.
Fake news, perhaps. At Katie Christian Magazine, we try to present the news through a biblical worldview. If you liked our video tonight, please subscribe, leave a comment and a like to help the YouTube algorithm.
And don't forget, we've been shadow banned by Google and YouTube.